Welcome. There's also space at the back table where I usually put supplies. So if you're more comfortable back there, and there's a seat over here too. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Art with Liz here at the Hoboken Library. Mega thanks to the library for allowing us to have these hybrid classes, both here and for those of you who are joining us from your home studios. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a super hot day in April here in Hoboken, New Jersey, on the eastern seaboard of the United States. And we are here in National Poetry Month, still celebrating the intersection of visual art and the written word, and how artists influence poets and how poets influence artists. And in that vein, I have chosen a visual artist named Kiki Smith to be the visual component of our work today, and a poet named Lee Young Lee to represent our written word artist for today. Good morning, Alice. All right, Kiki Smith. She's such an interesting artist, still alive today. She's in her 90s. I think she's still producing. She was born January 18th. She can't be in her 90s. No, close. She was born 1954. She's getting up there. She's actually younger than I. I don't know where I got the idea that she was in her 90s, but she's getting closer. She is a German-born American artist, and her work addresses the themes of sex, birth, and regeneration. And some of her work you may find disturbing. And Lindsay, there's room at that back table too, if you need more space. But you have more friendly alliances sitting where you are. Just letting you know, if you need more space, you can spread out as well. Some of her work may be visually gross, but we're going to talk about that in the beginning of the slideshow and move on to other aspects of her work. Her figurative work of the late 1980s and early 1990s confronts subjects such as AIDS, feminism, and gender, while her recent works show the human condition in relationship to nature. She lives and works in the Lower East Side in New York City, and she also owns a place in the Hudson Valley in New York State. We are going to start, as always, with a slideshow of her work. We'll look at that, discuss it, and then I have some options for you folks to do your own work, I hope inspired by what she does and also by the poem that I'm going to read to you today in honor of National Poetry Month. The quality of the images that I have for Kiki are not great. I think it's a combination of the fact that much of her work is drawings, and it's very difficult to reproduce drawings digitally. Also, she draws on, not always on paper. Sometimes she draws on paper, you know, the kind of paper that's used for patterns for clothing, that kind of very transparent paper. It's very difficult to photograph that kind of paper. So some of the images I'm going to show you are very blurry. I apologize for that in advance. Her father was also an artist, Tony Smith, and Kiki, that makes her very lucky because it enabled Kiki to learn skills and techniques and processes and ways of using materials that she might not have acquired had she lived with someone else. So she has a very high level of craftsmanship, working with all kinds of materials, from metals to etching presses and things like that. And it kind of has given her, I think, an advantage over other artists throughout her career. Her father was what we call a minimalist, and he created geometric sculpture, and she worked by his side for many years and learned many skills, as I mentioned. Her mother was an opera singer and an actress. So she was raised a Catholic. There's a seat at the table at the very back, 2 seats. Okay, good. So Christy, and are there chairs there? Oh, thank you so much for moving your bag. You can grab a chair and sit at the back table where, see where the paper towels are? You can put a chair there. Excellent. So she was raised in the Catholic Church, and she, from a very young age, was fascinated with the human body. And that was a huge influence on her artwork. She was fascinated with the workings of the human body. And you can really see that in this particular sculpture. She also had tragedy in her early life. Her sister died quite young, one of her sisters, and that seems to have made a huge impact on her in her creative thinking and her creative life. Guys, there are no more chairs. She's bringing more chairs. Okay. She was born in Germany, but her family moved to South Orange, New Jersey when she was an infant in 1955. And her sisters, Seaton and Beatrice Smith, were born in Newark that very same year. She attended Columbia High School in New Jersey. And then she went to the Hartford Art School in Connecticut. She didn't stay there very long and moved to New York City in 1976, where she joined an artist collective. It was a very radical group of artists, and they used unconventional materials that can be seen in her work. She studied, and this is important to know about her personal artistic history. That's really crowded. We can't fit 2 people at the back table. Chrissy, can you see the screen? Okay, good. So this is really important. In 1984, she studied to be an emergency medical technician, where she learned to sculpt body parts. So this also added to her fascination with the human body. And by 1990, she began building and crafting parts of the human body. And in 1980, when her father died, and her sister, who died from AIDS, she really began investigating this whole idea of mortality and the physicality of the human body. And she went on to create sculptures like this, where she explored all of the elements of the human body, including the organs of the human body, the heart, the lungs, the stomach, the liver, the spleen, etc. She also started thinking about bodily fluids. So that includes blood, urine, feces, etc. And there is another slide in our slideshow that I guarantee you're going to find maybe a little upsetting. So I'm warning you ahead of time. So this one is referring to those obsessions and interests that she had in the early part of her career. Not so troubling though, right? I mean, it's kind of interesting because she's using very pretty fabric, I think, to represent parts of the inner part of the human body. Oh, I made it number 2. Remember, I said I want to get it out of the way right in the beginning. So this is the kind of work that she did, and I don't know if she still does. Very much a feminist concerned with female functions. Is it art? I don't know. Really, at this point in her career, she is more interested in the interconnection between feminism, femaleness, and nature, and the interconnection that she feels between the female body and the natural world. And that's what we're going to be thinking about today in our own work. And she has many sculptures and drawings in which she has women who are either growing plant and animal parts from them, or women that are part animal or plant, because she thinks that woman is nature, nature is woman. And it's all part of the life and death cycle. And she, because of the early death of her sister, this has been part of her thought process in her creative work. We're going to fix it, Daniel. So there's going to be room for everyone. And welcome. And she has one of her famous sculptures is called Lilith. It is a bronze with glass eyes at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It is a female figure. It hangs upside down at the Metropolitan Museum. I'm not sure which gallery it's in. That really dwells on this subject of woman and nature. Okay, so this is one of her drawings. Unfortunately, it's not very clear, but there is, you can see a wolf. She's fascinated by wolves, birds, natural forms. There's a tree trunk. There's a moon and stars. And I think the blue area is probably water. She's created artist books, many tapestries. She created a monumental east window for the 1887 Eldridge Street Synagogue on the Lower East Side. It's a National Historic Landmark. Had many, many exhibitions and many awards and recognitions. She's received the Women in the Arts Award from the Brooklyn Museum. So many. The Medal Award from the School of the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, et cetera, et cetera. So this is one of her drawings on that very interesting see-through paper. I think it's very similar to the paper that clothing patterns are on. And her affinity with the wolf is very strong because she does many drawings like this of women with wild animals, particularly the wolf. And here she is with a rabbit. I think this is a self-portrait. Again, there's always this little macabre, gory edge to her work. Notice the arm is cut off at the elbow. Definitely a sad quality to the face. You don't see that, Alice? You don't think so? Yeah. Her drawings are, I love too. They're my favorite thing about her work.
And you can sort of see, maybe she's kneeling, those are.
Yes. I definitely think she's kneeling, and that is her feet in the bottom right-hand corner. Those are her feet. More of her sculpture. And she does the bronze. I believe she does the bronzing herself. This is the kind of craftsmanship that she learned from her father. So the women have bird feet, you see, and definitely wings. One of her drawings, and this is actually a watercolor, sorry, one of her paintings. Dead flowers. So again, her fascination with the cycle of life. One of her bird. She did many, many does many. This one is probably a print. She is a printmaker. Natural form, like I said, she absolutely is fascinated by nature, the relationship of women to natural form. Where's Susan? Susan, I hope you're seeing the cat.
Me too.
And Margot, of course. Didn't mean to leave you out, Margot. Beautifully, beautifully done. Strange pale eyes for a cat, right? Some of them do have pale eyes, though. I love the very thin feet. Amazing attention to realistic detail. I mean, it's like she's drawn every hair in the fur. And I believe this is the final slide in the slideshow. So I'm going to leave this up while I read the poem. The poem is long, so sit back and relax. And this is in honor of National Poetry Month, but I believe it fits perfectly with Kiki Smith's work. It's called Almost Awake, Spring Morning Gratitude by Li Young Lee. open window, blue sun, green sun. Last night, light rain fell off and on. Thunder, rumbling nudged me how many times almost awake? Windowsill wet, blue and green shadows on the garden wall. Flowers fallen into the bird bath. Wings, sparrows, and finches splashing in the pool. The bathers' cries of pleasure make a sound like tiny anklets ringing or little sacks of coins being shook. Those little pipers know how to pipe and never grow hoarse. But I know in silence something raucous birds don't know. Everything in the garden belongs to death. Everything is alive and thriving in death's garden. Even the gardener. Life is death in disguise. In order to learn the secret words of life, the little flowers recite death's calculus in school. It's death's cursive they read and copy. It takes them years to make the letters of life as flawlessly as death makes the letters. It takes them years more to make the words of life as clearly as death makes the words. Love is the tutor this morning in Death's garden. Love is the tutor every morning in Death's garden. The birds at their bath know none of this. They proclaim things we learned in kindergarten. All flowers are born betrothed. All flowers fall in love with butterflies. Betrothed to whom? They don't know. And they don't know the butterflies are my elder brothers. The birds think it makes me jealous or lonely when the flowers throng the paths and stretch their necks for a glimpse of my brother's passing. Look, shining in the wind, bearing our ancestors' eyes on their wings. There go my brothers now, Jacob, Jonathan, and Joseph. That leaves me all by myself to wait for Hummingbird. All right, Almost Awake, Spring Morning Gratitude by Li-Young Lee. You can open your eyes now, or not. And happy National Poetry Month. I'm going to stop the share now and explain what I have brought in for us to do today. And I hope those of you at home will join us. I have brought in lots and bits and pieces of natural form. I have a bag on the marble shelf at the back filled with small stones, broken shells, and things like that. I invite you to take as many pieces as you like and arrange them in front of you to either draw or paint in honor of Kiki Smith's fascination with nature. Or you may copy a Kiki Smith. I think I'm going to put the deer up on the big screen for you to look at. Or finally, your third and final option is to look for a picture from nature on your personal device that you would like to copy. It could be animal or plant, something from spring that moves your spirit this morning. You can do it in black and white or color, large or small. It doesn't matter, but again, inspired by Kiki Smith, look for natural form that has lots of detail. That's why I chose shells and bits of coral for our project today because there's a lot of detail in those kinds of objects. There should be enough for everybody to search through that bag. It's a cloth bag on the marble shelf for you to look through and find stuff. Any questions about what we're planning to do today? Folks at home, I bet you have a whole bunch of things that you can work from. All right, before we move, are there any thoughts or comments about Kiki Smith? I should have done that first. My apologies. Maureen.
Could you reread the last 2 lines of the poem?
Sure. Those of you who are already getting supplies, if you could do so quietly, please. The last 2 lines are the last stanza.
Sure.
Okay. The birds think it makes me jealous or lonely when the flowers throng the paths and stretch their necks for a glimpse of my brother's passing. Look, shining in the wind, bearing our ancestors' eyes on their wings. There go my brothers now, Jacob, Jonathan, and Joseph. That leaves me all by myself to wait for Hummingbird. That's actually 3 sentences, but I didn't think the last 2 made sense alone. I have 10 copies of the poem. If there are people who like them, come on up and I will give them to you. No thoughts or comments on Kiki Smith?
You like the drawing.
You like mine? Who is
I
that?
like
Oh, what?
Margot. I said, I like her animals. They're wonderful.
You do such amazing animal work yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sure.
And David, the other kid comes, the other boy, I forget his name, Jacob.
Jacob.
There's a spot either at the end of my table or one here next to Eileen.
Okay.
Okay? You're
So Varantika's all by yourself. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put up, I like that deer, right? Let's put the deer up. Oh, first, let me put the times for the Garden State Art Fair in the chat. I'm going to send all of this to you in the Friday email. So April 18th, it's 6 to 9 p.m.
Is that a Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday, yes. I made an announcement, I guess, before you arrived, Alice. So for those of you who didn't hear, the Garden State Art Fair is April 18th and 19th, and Saturday, the 18th. What did I just say the time was? I already forgot. Terrible. Six. No, that can't be correct.
I think it's different spots at different times, but you know, different locations.
Yeah, but I know Ibu's going to be open all day, both days. So. Ibu is going to be in his studio showing my work. I, unfortunately, am going to be working in my studio in Jersey City because I have a solo show in May that I'm trying to get ready for. I might pop in on Saturday, but I won't be there very long. But Ibu, my husband, will be there. This is so confusing because I know people are going to be there Some people. I don't know. The flyer says 6 to 9 p.m. Let me look on his Facebook. Sorry about that, this folks. I'm gonna get the deer up very soon. No, his thing, it says the same thing. All right, well. I'll let people know the time in my email, Alice, okay? Let's just say he's gonna be there from 1 to 5 p.m. on both days. I think that's what he intends to do. So let's just say 1 to 5 p.m. and Saturday night, he'll probably be there too. So he'll be at the Newman Leather Building. And that, the entrance to that is at 333 Newark Avenue.
Ashky, Newark. Okay,
Yeah. You have to go through that parking lot.
right.
And he's on the 6th floor.
Chuck at Eber.
Yeah, Ibu will be showing some of my work at his studio in the Newman Leather Building.
Okay.
I may not be there because I'm going to be in my studio at Manna Contemporary in Jersey City, preparing for my solo show that's coming up in May,
Mhm.
which I have to do now because I'm going to be away for 2 weeks in May, which I think I have mentioned. Details about that are going to be coming soon. So no one will be caught off guard. All right, here comes the deer image. For those of you who would like to copy it. It's not that difficult. If you can simplify the animal into shapes. The head is an egg shape, broader at the top, narrower at the bottom, and the body is like a rectangle. So look at the shapes, or you could divide it into smaller egg shapes. Hold on, Alice, I'm coming to get, what do you need, Alice?
I'm up, so
Okay,
thank you.
just be careful, because we had people sitting at that table there. So it's a little trickier to navigate today. Folks at home, you're good to go? You have ideas? Good, thank you for giving me a heads up. I thought the poem was kind of nice. Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Nobody wants a copy? I mean, it's a lot of paper here. Anybody want it to draw on? I guess I could donate it to the library. I made 10 copies. Thank you, Joy. Anybody want to look at the poem while they're doing your artwork? It might inspire you to create. Oh, this image is terrible. Can you even see it?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. When you're up close, it's one big look. Good. Anybody want the poem? Once. Make sure I didn't turn it on. Last week, everybody took.
Kind of like some kind of alarm.
It's, no, it's the heating, cooling.
What?
The heating cooling system.
You're kidding.
But it's not supposed to happen. They're trying to fix it. We're gonna work with that one. Yeah, it's a very good. It's, I think it's a wolf.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so. I don't need to like it. So this is from your practice, isn't it?
Oh,
We want to see the wolf in relationship to the length of her body. It also can help you figure out human expression. So see where the tail is almost at the point of her toe.
Yeah.
And on the top of the head is almost at the bottom of her chin. So that should really help you with the visualization. Thank you. Well. Yeah, so very beautiful. Notice detail. Even if you don't draw the detail, but you get involved with the detail. It'll be. Dark light. That's the first, and always in red. Oh, this is actually not a natural. It's a sculpture that my son years ago.
Yeah.
I did figure six. Somebody was talking to yesterday. Oh, you did it? So much younger. It was in the eye. What? And you feel 20 in your head. So you look on her. Then you look off. Let's see. Heather. Can you see from where you are?
Yeah, fine. Liz, can I ask you a question? Go ahead.
Well,
Last year, you were home. You paid tax.
sure did.
So last year they sent us that blue pamphlet.
Yeah. They told me I didn't qualify, but then it somehow got better.
Oh, yeah.
So apply. If
Yeah,
that's what
no,
you're.
but no, my question is, are they gonna send us that blue book?
I got.
Did you ever do it?
I haven't done it in.
What has to think until October?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they screwed up last year. The license straight. So I should have gotten that blue book. They gave me
Do you
one.
have an accountant? Tell the accountant to call.
She's. Okay, I'll try.
Call her before she retires.
Okay, well. She's having 3 grandchildren, so she's packing it in.
Good for her. Call her before she retires.
Interesting. I can't believe they screwed over again.
Yeah. They will do that. But last year, the accountant filled it in, sent it in, and I got a letter saying I didn't qualify. Then I got a check. But on that.
Needs to. So that has to come out of the.
Yeah, maybe once you do each feather,
Yes,
each feather.
yes. But first. And we have flowers up inside. Those. And they're living.
That's a good society.
Or I could do some flowers. It's a long, yeah, yeah.
Nobody wants the poem, maybe the library.
Me too. Super terrible stuff. Became a huge. Because I was such a fan.
Stop, well, it was really bad, right? Yeah. Yeah, we were looking at a Swedish artist yesterday, Pontus Hall. We had this one thing that we think might have been a day of the dead and celebrate. You never know what's going on. That's what it's going to be actually, but we don't see what he's trying to get. MC. Trying to get in. Folks at home, you're good? Susan, this artist, you should have an affinity with her. How are you feeling today?
Much better. And
Okay.
yes, I have an affinity with her. Plus, I knew Tony Smith from Hunter College.
He taught there, right?
He taught there, and I worked in the art department as a work study program. He was lovely to me.
That's nice.
Yes.
Did you ever meet Kiki?
No, I didn't even realize they were related. So silly. It happens.
Hi, Liz. I just joined. What is our assignment today, project today?
Today we are looking at small natural forms like shells or flowers, and we are drawing or painting them. Do you have any shells at home?
I have flowers.
Okay,
Draw flowers.
yes, you could do that. That works for you?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Flowers or plants? Wonderful. You might want to start first in pencil.
Thank you so much for that. Would you recommend?
The file has golden acrylic lines. Spray, you can spray it. You put this, over the lint. Kind of expensive, but it will last, you know, once we spray it, you just go over it. Okay. And you can get it online. And it's a company called Wow, I heard that. There's a big bookstore on 21st and 600. It's kind of fascinating. Walk a couple of blocks. Then it's
Yeah, I
Right.
do like this, but I do find that the power is off on everybody.
and they're sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, hairspray works, but it'll mess up the picture. It'll stain it. It's runny. It's a golden acrylic bond. It's pricey. Not that
It lasts longer for you.
yeah, you like running soft. And you should do it afterwards. Or in very early. Yeah. He's very good. Sean, you're doing great. You're doing some very. Now, this is the one. This one's a little. A little bothers me. It seems like it's only one foot there. There is. You can't bother me with the other ones underneath. No, but bottom. There's a line here. It's hard to see. It's down at the diagonal.
I see
here.
what you mean. Yeah.
Okay, got it. But on this way, down the road. It's a little more angular. Okay, it's short on. Like I said, that's pretty blurry, so you don't. Yeah, and then this part of the leg is a little longer and thinner. I see what you mean. Where the top is, it's a little longer and thinner. Course, yeah. The spots, I'm talking about the spot. Maybe a little bit, some of them round. Really. Or to take them off soon. Yeah, look at her trying and see if she doesn't, doesn't she vary the shape? You might wanna think of that. Well, no, okay.
and reflection. You may not be able to achieve that. I don't think that with colored pencil, I think it's almost impossible to achieve that. This is really beautiful render. It looks so three-dimensional. It does. Well, the rock is so. Did it well. Yeah. Sure. Remember, it's using different material, different media, so you're never going to be able to get the same color. But that's definitely darker. So you need more of a dark blue. Less of the white. Try darkening. You're talking that you want this color. You have to go dark first. Try that. You see this?
The flowers of the I don't think that's the one.
It's not. So good. And there's a feeling. But there's the audience now.
It's not a desert, it's red.
They weren't in it. Um, green. A little dark here. Little darker here. And a little bit darker on the upper back. You don't have to press so hard. The oil. Yeah. Love it Mexican. Not sure if it's the Maya belief system. They believe butterflies. So. Oh. I don't know. That butterfly? No, I don't. I'm going to. She did. She drew. She knows about the skaters. Yeah. Definite detail. It was her training as a medical technician. She actually, she wasn't me, she worked. Not, I don't think she was me. Oh. Anybody concerned about the closing of Christ Church Hospital? There's a public hearing today. But it's been moved. What, Eileen? No, that's good. They better keep it on. At home, looks like you're doing okay. Oh, looks like UNC had to drop off again. We still have about 15 minutes. Oh, excuse me.
Because I told you I was. Well, because it turned to 80 degrees, so I had my winter curtains up. I'm like, totally, I need to do it. Yeah, well, because it's not gonna happen till maybe June. Well, I slept good last night. Yeah. Look what you can do, there's a lot of cleaner, with a clean brush. Is that just water? It's just a dry brush. You see the way it's the yellow feathers, yeah, the red. The dry brush. Yeah. Bring some of that yellow. Into the dark. And that's just the way it looks in nature. Put the yellow into the. That's a long way, like you bring the lighter into darker. You're not manipulating. Only lighter from the dark. So that this dark line looks more natural. It's all glowing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just learning 6 months I'm here. Is what she does. Yeah, a lot of good practice. One, yeah, she does. Getting you into what you're inspired. Yeah, Queen's right. No, I did that one. I. Mine was down the road for me. You should see that. Sure, this is how I have to do that. Thank you. Yeah. So good. And now that it's Friday. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah, and I told you that. And she grew horses all the time. Why, you did really well today. She was in the wrong way. Not that way.
Almost, okay. Okay, a couple more minutes and then we're gonna decide if we wanna share. A lot of great art. So cool, everybody's work. I'm gonna run to the ladies' room, I'll be right back. Really, really, really. Yeah, sure. I saw them, so I was Everybody's still.
Okay, no books, yeah. This
You
is-
did it twice.
No, but I'm much better the second year.
Okay, don't think so. I like both of them.
All right, I feel like
I like both.
they're persistent.
This is probably more anatomically correct.
Yeah.
This one shows personality and style. I like both for different reasons.
Okay, but I'm happy.
Okay, good. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
One's worth a nine.
Oh, yeah. A little bit. That'll push her. That's probably not what they're called. But when I was a kid, I called them pedal.
That's right.
My phone's.
Okay.
Yeah, catch the bus.
And if you're not, like, even at the bus stop, he goes. Some of them are so nice, but some of them are so. Yeah, you know, so like standing like this.
Yeah.
Point sign.
Oh,
Yes, I thank you for that.
So like 3D, that is hard.
Oh, wow. So good. Oh, that's so nice. I believe really. Oh, that's. You did a good job with the 3D. No, you they look very pretty. No. Yeah, that's a good idea. John actually told me to do that because it already. Never sure. Don't forget. That's weird, right? Yeah, that's yeah. No, I thought they were old. Yeah. I just want to. That would be perfect. No, I come to perfectionist. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that makes. Oh, you mean like the fencing? Yeah. Why don't we declare? Oh, walking. Show it up here. There's obviously one. That's like so sweet. So it's time to clean up, guys. If you want to share, we got to move quickly. Have more than one bathroom. Folks at home, you're going to get to share first today because I forgot to do that last week. Time to clean up. Oh, we're late, actually.
Oh.
The weather was, yeah. I swear. Eileen, let's see. Do you feel more like? Yeah. I was struggling to think about the border between them, because I wanted to look more like that. And I felt that. Yeah, because I started drawing lines and I didn't like it. Yes, because there is no line, exactly. It's more a technique of shading and blending. So it looks much more real. This color is very good. You mix red with. Either red or blue, I don't know which one you mix red with green. Yeah, red with green to make brown. Why I don't have, I don't have all this time. Come over. Bye, Jack. All right, good luck. See you next week. Are you sharing that home first or? I plan to, but I'm trying to get folks to clean up, ladies. Clean, clean, clean. All right, Margot, you're first on my cue.
Okay,
So I'm going to stop the share of the
dear.
Kiki Smith. And we're going to, oh, is this the one you had on Facebook the other day and you're still working on it?
Yes, this is the one from Facebook because I didn't finish the phase
Wow.
fluid.
That is fantastic. It's phenomenal.
Thanks, Susan.
Very nice. This is
Beautiful.
watercolor.
Yep.
Wow. Great.
It was
You are really becoming mistress of watercolor.
I'm working at it.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
The fur looks so real. It's like if you touched it, you could just feel the fluff.
Yeah, thanks.
Well done.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Using markup.
All right. Thank you, Margot. Thanks for sharing. Susan, you ready?
Yeah. This,
Oh, skulls. Yay.
yeah, I have this old dog head from the 70s somebody gave me. I was always collecting bones and stuff. And then I have some rocks and a piece of wood. And so I
Very
just,
nice.
thank you.
Terrific. My one suggestion, I would shade the background.
Okay, will do.
It'll really make these shapes stand out
Okay.
and look even better than they look already.
All righty.
Light, very light shading, maybe even just blend some of that darkness that you have already in the picture. Just, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Mhm.
Blur out from the drawing you already have.
Okay, cool. All right.
Texture on the wood. Very nice.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, too.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Thanks.
Robin.
Really have anything to share. I mean, I'm working on this bird
Ooh.
Ooh.
and it's not, I'm having problems with the
Oh,
material.
that's wonderful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Very, very nice. The shading is wonderful.
Yeah, well, it's not, I'll finish it, I hope.
Working. Please send me a JPEG when you're done.
I hope so too. I love birds.
Thanks.
Really nice.
Thanks.
All right, folks who are here, where should I start? Maureen's going to come up first. All right. Thank you, everyone at home, for sharing. And we're going to replace the spotlight. Be careful of all the wires, Maureen, please.
Around the other side?
No, just,
Oh.
I'm leaving.
Oh,
The
okay,
camera's all yours.
okay.
Mm.
Well, I brought a picture of a book, the cover of the Spanish language book, because I'm trying to learn Spanish.
Mhm.
And I'll try to copy that. So here's my version of attempting to copy that.
Oh, that's terrific.
Oh, very cool.
Beautiful.
So
Yes, very cool.
Going.
repeated,
Great.
and then, I said the lady in my version, she's saying, "La pregunta es, ¿estoy muerto o estoy vivo?" The question is, am I dead or am I
alive?
alive?
I love it.
Okay. Okay.
By the tone.
Oh yes, I was inspired by the poetry today. So I wrote a little poem and then I translated a little bit into Spanish.
Cool.
The poet's line there was a line, in death's garden. So it's called in el jardín de la muerte. And then I added, but first we have to live
Yes.
before you go to the garden of death. Anyway,
Mhm.
thank you.
Great.
Next, Daniel, you want to share?
The first one.
Oh, I love,
Wow. That's
love it.
beautiful.
Great.
Very cool.
Very beautiful.
Daniel, you
Done. What did you use?
Pastel crayons,
Okay.
Wow, that's beautiful.
and I made this quick one too.
Oh, wolf. Oh. That's great.
Looks happy.
Terrific.
Oh,
I
Very
like both of them. I like both of them. One I did it quickly, and the other one I studied the stripes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful.
stripes are hard.
Oh.
I'm doing a striped tiger now. Very cool.
Danielle.
Right.
I think I like your quick one that you did second, even better than the first one. Very Joan, you want to share? Wonderful, different, everybody. The different directions we go and the same assignment.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
From the-
Fantastic.
Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Capture the feeling of the animal.
Yes.
Joan to Joy. Joy to Joan.
Wait for this to dry.
Talk about nice shoes. I like the shoes.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, wow.
Nothing, incomplete shells.
Oh,
but
that's
the
lovely.
watercolor pencil, so I have to work on that.
Oh.
I'd like to put like an ocean background on it, some kind of.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's lovely. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
no, just the shells
Okay.
and the beak and the
That's amazing.
beak. Oh, I can't,
You
okay.
play
Gonna
the
be
field
mixed media.
movement.
Beautiful.
See it when it's more complete. Love your espadrille. I love espadrilles. They're hard to work on the concrete. Oh, they wrap around your ankle. Yeah. Okay, good. Eileen, do you want to share while she's getting hers out?
No, it's fine.
Please.
Hi, Eileen.
So Eileen,
This
you
is-
work on this photograph.
Oh, okay.
This is what I was working from, a photograph I took.
Okay.
Okay.
great.
Beautiful photo.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
lovely.
What
beautiful.
is that watercolor?
It's acrylic.
Wow.
Really?
I
Very
don't dare do watercolor.
Well,
cool.
learning how to mix and how to blend.
It looks like there's a face in the flower.
Looks like what?
It looked like there was a face
Ooh,
in the flower.
Oh,
yeah, very nice.
wow, that's gorgeous.
Wow.
Well done.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful. Beautiful. What's that colored pencil?
Oh, pencil.
Wow. It's
Very cool.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Come on up.
That's really something.
Do you want kitty cat? Better move.
That's a shame. Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, makes me want to go to the beach.
Oh, wow. That's gorgeous.
That's beautiful. Nice
Yep.
goal.
That beautiful seagull.
Are you
Beautiful. Beautiful.
there? And Rena. Christy, you got applause. Done.
Oh, wow. Terrific. Beautiful wolf.
Well done. And you copied the wolf picture. Yeah.
That's lovely.
Thank you. Bravissimo. Anyone else that I missed? Let's jam. All right, great job today. Don't mind reading. All right. I will see everyone next week. Don't forget the Garden State Art Fair. Do stop in Newman Leonard. There are hundreds of artists. And the Monroe Center and the Hoboken Historical Museum. Support the artists of Hoboken. Maureen, are you showing anywhere?
No, I'm gonna go to the.
Thank you.
I'm coming right now. Gonna go?
I will try to go one more time this month. Hopefully next week. I'll try and see my schedule.
Good.
Thanks a
Good.
lot. This was fun.
Oh, good. All right, folks at home, it is 12:30, the end of our class. I will see everyone next week. Art On, I believe it will be our last National Poetry Month class. And then in May, we will start a whole new theme. So take care, be safe, do art, look